Well, I'm Bobby Keene. I'm from Greenfield, Indiana, and we're hunting here today in Billingsley, Alabama. And I came in just Saturday night, and today was the first day of hunting season, of turkey hunting season, the 15th of March. And we went out this morning, and we were able to have some success. Well, we got in Saturday night here, and turkey season was coming in this morning. So we decided yesterday afternoon we'd go out and just scout around a little bit. We have a ridge on a farm that we hunt close by here, and that ridge has always had quite a few turkey on it. We've hunted it several years, and so we decided to scout that ridge yesterday. And as we were going down the ridge, we actually didn't hear anything, but we actually saw some running through the woods, saw some turkey running through the woods, and they were running away from us. But we saw all kind of signs. We saw several places where they've been scratching around in the roads. We saw some droppings, actually, and then we also saw some places where they had strutted. We had a couple of places where a tom had really strutted, so you could see the strut marks in the sand and in the leaves on the road. So we knew that there were turkey in there, and so we decided that it'd be a good place to go back to. There's a field close at the end of the road that in prior years we've actually seen turkey out in that field quite often, and we've actually set up on the edge of the fields in the past and tried to call them out of the field, and just hadn't had any success doing that. But this time we just scouted around and sort of took a look to see where we thought they might be, and so then we went back again this morning. We couldn't get the turkeys that were down in the real thick along a branch. Couldn't get them to come out, and so we finally decided that we were going to move. Just about the time that we actually decided to move, we looked up, and a hen turkey actually flew into a pine tree real close to us, and we sat there and watched her for a minute, and then we just walked on out, got back up on the ridge that we had been hunting earlier, and walked on out into the big field where we have had seen turkey in the past, and finally found a spot in the field where we could see most of the field. And so we decided that we were going to set up our decoys out in the field. And we were up on a ridge where we could see most of the field, except for just a few little parts of the field we couldn't see. And so we set up, put out a ground blind, put out the decoys, got all set up with the camera and everything. And then we did some calling and didn't hear anything there for a while. We thought we heard maybe a hen behind us sort of scratching and doing a little clucking and that kind of thing behind us, but we never did see her. And so we were really just about to the point of getting ready to give up and come on in. We decided we were going to come back in about 9:30 in the morning. And just about the time that we were set up there and almost getting ready to get up and come in, all of a sudden, David said to me, he said, there's one, and I said, where? Because I thought it was way across the field or something, and it turned out that this bird had actually slipped up on us and was standing right at the decoys, and I hadn't even seen it till the bird was right on top of the decoys. So after we saw it, we began to try to get in a position to shoot it. And thank goodness for the ground blind, because it gave us an opportunity to move a little bit more there. And so finally got the gun up, and then we watched the bird real closely and actually kept bringing the gun up to my shoulder as I had an opportunity. As the bird would either walk behind one of the decoys or turn its head the other way, I'd kept bringing the gun up. And finally we got the gun up, and I just said, David, you sure you want me to shoot it? Because it was actually a Jake. And he said, yeah, I want you to shoot it. And so we got the gun on it, and when it stepped out from behind one of the decoys, we were able to get a good shot on it and took it down.
bird. Keep your gun on him, keep your gun on him.
Spurs.
Eat good.
That's a pretty bird, yeah. Very pretty. That rascal sneaked up on us, didn't he? I wonder where he came from. He had to, or come up straight up from there.
He come up that road up there and then saw the decoy on there. That's what ran him over.
Yeah.
And he could see it. We couldn't see him. And he,
yeah.
you know, he just decided he was going to ease over here and see what's going on. That's pretty good for a jump.
Well, at least I got my first.
Yeah. I'm glad you shot him.
Well, that's a beautiful bird, Bobby. Beautiful bird.
Beautiful
First
bird.
one.
Yeah,
first gobbler.
First gobbler. That's exactly
good.
right.
All right.
All
Let's
right.
take him back to the camp and show everybody.
Let's do
I'll
that.
take you, gun.
All right. All right. Nice one.
Ready.
All right. This thing's heavy. Well, this is a number of years ago, I actually began to take my son over to Georgia to hunt with Jimmy Watley and with David. And, you know, I always just went because I wanted my son to get a bird. And generally, I didn't worry too much about trying to get a bird myself, because the satisfaction was in seeing my son actually be able to get a bird. And so I really, this would be my first bird that I've ever killed, actually. And it was a lot of fun. Of course, David knows what he's doing when it comes to hunting, and so he was giving me a lot of instruction and guidance this morning, and I was just along for the ride. But it was a great hunt this morning. Adverse weather conditions, but you know, just setting up in that field and waiting for him to come out into that field was a lot of fun. And if it had not been for the decoys, I don't think they ever would have come out. But this bird did come out and was right on top of the decoys before we ever realized it was there. But it was just a lot of fun, and when it went down, I was real happy because it was my first bird. So I just appreciate what David did to help me get that one this morning.